Irish eyes are singing. I don't know any of this song, but I do know that there's one thing that we can't go wrong with, and that's because today is the day that we Cannonball! Let's go! Woo! Better say I'm back and stick upon the wild. Didn't wanna win, I won't 2026. Getting in our licks, it's 2026. It's getting in our licks, it's 2026. And we're down here in SRP Studios LLC.com. Let's go!
Welcome to the show, everybody.
Woo!
Happy New Year. Getting our licks in 2026.
1, 2, 3, go!
2 and 4, baby.
1 and 3, 1 and 3, 1 and 3, 1 and 3. Woo, that's white boy stuff right there.
It is January 1st.
January 1st.
11:04
yes.
Central Time.
My goodness, it's the
AM.
crack of the dawn after I had to stay up all night.
And Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
We,
happy.
as promised,
yes,
took Christmas week off. And here we are, filming on the very first day of 2026.
Uno.
And, Coach, I'm telling you this in real time.
Okay.
This is also going to be published on the 1st. I'm taking these files straight home after we're done filming, and I'm going to do everything, all the work until it's done and hit publish
Today. Wow, a day early, guys.
So you're getting
off and running.
You're getting the show on film day on the 1st.
So fresh.
It is the first day of a new year.
It's going to have that fresh podcast smell.
Yeah, so
love it.
Very cool. MotivatedWithCoachCam.com. You guys know the drill.
You got to know that stuff. You got to get over there. You got to get motivated. We still got the people over there at Positive Voices. You go join up. The link is in the description. You know how to do that stuff. And the one thing that we do look forward to in 2026 is a whole lot more communication. Derek, how can they do it?
1, 2, 3, 4. Cannonballing live at
gmail.com. Send us a couple pennies at Venmo. Motivate with Coach Cam. Thank you. All right. We got it in.
Happy New Year, Coach.
Hey, Happy New Year, man.
Yeah. Woo, lots to catch up on.
I'm exhausted.
Lots to catch up on.
I know it.
And lots to look forward to.
Oh.
You know, this is a brand new year. God, I could talk for hours.
Yeah.
About how 2025 ended.
Yeah, 2025.
And what that following year is looking like. It's pretty wild. But how was your evening? I saw you posted a video.
I did.
Where you looked like your eyes were very tired.
They were bloodshot. Winston's down on the floor. He's snoring. I'm just like, bro, I'm so jealous right now. You know, Winston's my St. Bernard. But I'm just, God. I don't know how people do it on a regular. I don't know why they do it. I mean, like, if you work, that's one thing. Yeah. If you just up to be up, y'all crazy, man. Look, I know I probably did when I was little and I was young, but now at my age, oh, God. Oh, man, it was 2.5 hours past my bedtime.
I've stayed up between, the combination of gigs, because I believe, 2024 was at Jimmy's, so 2023 and 2022, I gigged.
Yeah.
So I had to be up.
Sure.
Obviously. I can't remember what I did before those years. And then last year, me and LaShawn hung out with some friends at their place for the ball drop. Yeah. But then this year, me and my girl, LaShawn, just had the most perfect New Year's Eve. Our speed. Yeah. We cooked some chili. Okay. And by we, I mean her. Okay. And
you ate it.
I dumped the cans of beans into a strainer, rinsed them, and then dumped them in the trough of a pot.
You should not underestimate the value there.
There you go.
I mean, you can't have chili without the beans.
Watched the Wicked sequel.
Oh. I didn't know there was a sequel.
Yep. We watched Wicked 2. Well, there's a word for it. There's a different title to it. But
Duo.
Yeah, Duo.
Okay.
Wicked Duo.
Oh, all right.
And then watched the New York Ball.
I saw that one. I did see that one.
And then the Nashville guitar thingamajabo.
Yeah, that's the one they had on. How much of that? So I was just struggling. I know that one guy with the big britches on, the country singer, big britches. He had big pants.
Awful.
They look like some pants my wife had. I was like, what is she?
We need to circle back.
Yeah.
Can we circle back to the Nashville presentation of New Year's Eve?
I will.
Let's circle back to that. But in typical fashion, why it was such a perfect New Year's Eve night, because how me and LaShawn roll.
Yeah.
After the New Year's, we watched Zombieland.
Oh, so after 12 o'clock.
Yeah, after midnight, then we were looking for something funny, and then we found Zombieland, and I was like, yeah, let's watch that. And then within the first 15 minutes, she's going to argue this, but within the first 15 minutes, she was passed out.
Oh. Well, I did beat her to sleep.
And then we moved on, but it was a wonderful New Year's Eve. This was one of the best ever.
Oh, that is awesome. Man. This one was very uneventful. Literally 1 minute past 12, I was asleep. I was just sitting there. I was on go. I was like,
when did you take your Ambien?
Happy New Year.
Were you fighting an Ambien?
No.
Okay.
I was fighting Father Time.
Just Father Time.
This was just hitting me.
So you don't take Ambien every night, just as needed?
Especially whenever it's that late, because I don't need it. It's like if I'm going to bed at 9, and it's not every night at 9, because some nights I'm just exhausted. Yeah. But sometimes, because my mind never seems to shut down, I can't quit thinking about it. So it's usually stupid stuff.
I feel that.
It's dumb stuff. Like, man, I wonder if I could get 2 pairs of shoes this year for the price of one if they have like a sale, because they've done that before. I'm like, why am I even thinking about
Buy one, get one?
Yeah, it's like the running shoes. I don't know what they're doing there. So I got to look and see how many more I got. But I'm just like, weird stuff, stupid stuff.
Yeah, I feel you. And for years, because I think having to wake up and take Skylar to school for years, during the school year, even though I was self-employed and made my own hours and stuff, I had to get up. She put me on a schedule.
Sure.
And then, when things were good and I was highly more motivated, I used to grind, right? So I would be falling asleep on the couch at like 9:30. Like I could go to bed early and sleep pretty well.
Yeah.
Senior year, she got her license, her own car. My schedule is completely different now. Yeah. And then I start gigging. So I'm becoming a night owl.
You have to, because that's where it's at.
So it'll be a Tuesday night and I'm up till 12:30, 1 o'clock.
Yeah. Well, you're working. And whenever I was on the fire department, I would stay awake 24 hours at a time, all the time.
I know.
All the time. I worked on New Year's Eve many times.
Yeah.
And so there's no sleeping on New Year's Eve. There's tons of stupid people out there doing stupid stuff.
It must be a very busy night.
It's a very busy night. A lot of drunk people doing some stupid stuff, people getting in fights, shooting, bad wrecks, you name it, getting sick. Made several people over the years just vomiting. And it's like, dude, you're drunk.
Alcohol poisoning.
Y'all called 911 because you're drunk.
There's probably a few times that I could have used an ambulance.
Yeah, probably.
Back in my day.
So, yeah, it's, I don't know. Once you get used to it, and here's the thing. I know I got a lot of old friends out there. Holla, holla to all my old friends, because they're like, I was in bed by 8:30. I hear you, man. I was in bed by 9. So it's like, I get it, because at the end of the day, there's a lot of people out there like me. When you get to a certain age, tomorrow's going to come. If you're lucky, just go to bed and get some sleep. And, I got to tell you, man, I don't know. Maybe it's just because bringing in a new year, the whole idea of it. I'm just sitting there thinking, why is it so important to stay up till 12? You go to sleep and you wake up. The new year came then.
Because you want to experience the first second of the new year.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. I mean, and that's why it's a special night, because it's always like, it's the firsts.
What is it about the first? I mean, what is it about?
I love firsts. And ask Skylar about it. Ask Skylar about it, because I annoy her with it all the time. It's cemented. You cannot change the first. You don't know when the last happens.
Yeah. Well, we get a new first every 365 days, unless it's a leap year.
Well, yes, but you can't change the first of 2026. It's set in stone.
Okay.
I can't. The first time, the first day of high school.
Yeah.
First day of high school.
Very first day.
Boom. What are we gonna do? Are we gonna make a memory? Are we gonna take pictures? What are you gonna wear? I'm dropping you off. I'm trying to really soak in this moment, because it's the first day of high school. We'll never have that again.
So it's funny, because I want to put a star on that. I'm going to put a star. Star. All right. Here's what I'm thinking. So there are some things that you start, or it's the first day, and you realize it's revolutionary. It's like life changing. It's going to be a path that if things go hopefully accordingly, then things have changed for the better, i.e. school, maybe a new job.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe a new relationship. All of those things. But a new year is always a new year. It's another day. But
True.
it's the idea. It's the idea of the year and what it could bring.
It's a benchmark.
Here's the way I see it.
It is the benchmark.
But Chinese do it on a different day.
Well, then let them be monkeys and horses and
they do that.
Whatever
the year of the ox.
The year
and
of the ox.
And then they got
yes.
But they do it on a different day. It's weird.
I get it. That's fine.
But here's my thought. So I think it's the seasons. Follow me?
Part of it.
Whenever you start into a new year, you recognize that you have those seasons that are about to come to you, and you're excited about what each season might bring, whether it's the winter or the spring or the summer, and you get excited about those things because now this is a fresh start for another set of seasons, if you will. And I think that's kind of how we are. Life is profound. And so,
well, aren't we creatures of habit, really? And
100%.
And we thrive on, some of us more than others. I kind of defy. I'm the ADD type that I can't do a 9 to 5, but innately we're pack animals and we thrive on boundaries, right? Like some form of organization, some consistency, repetition, same every day type of thing, right?
You need parameters, you need goals, you need challenges. Look, I just read a thing the other day, and it talked about a scientist put together the perfect living habitation for rats. And it had all the food, all the comforts, all the shelter, all the safety that the rats could stand. There was this group of rats, and he had this big entrapment.
It was like a utopia
land. For rats.
Yeah.
Every one of them was dead within 600 days. So that's just shy of 2 years.
Okay.
All of them were dead. And the theory behind it was the rats no longer had to scavenge and work to live. They lost their purpose. And I thought to myself, well, that is fascinating.
And we can't tell. In their own rat world, probably very depressed.
I would imagine. I've never had a conversation with a rat.
Right. If rats have emotions that we will never know, we don't know. They have their own language.
They do.
They were probably very sad.
They're pretty sad. They were pretty sad.
Sad rats.
Sad rats. And you don't want that. And you heard about a drowned rat once, but there's no water involved, I don't think. But look, let me tell you. So me thinking about that, I'm like, well, what is it that creates? So I went down this road, asked you a few questions, see what it is about the new year. And here's what it is. Actually, I write down a lot of stuff every day.
All right.
You know, I keep track of stuff.
You are amazing.
Statistician.
Archivist.
Yes.
With pictures and journaling and the whole thing. I love that.
It's very intentional because then it's also how you see growth or you see regression. Okay. So just full disclosure. And, you know, as of yesterday, 5 consecutive years, I have not missed a day of running, 4 consecutive years of 2 miles or more.
And here it is. But this is why New Year's is New Year's.
Because now I get a start
it's
of another
a
one.
Benchmark. Now you've ticked up another number on something.
And that day would mean nothing. That day, in other words, yesterday would have meant less if I didn't have a finality. So now, like if I quit running it for whatever reason, I know that I made it that many years without stopping. So yes.
It goes to sobriety.
It does go to sobriety, all those things.
To the point where I do 6 month. You know, my annual, which is May 19th.
Okay.
It'll be 12 years this year.
Awesome.
Now that we're in 2026, I could say this year.
Yes.
In May will be 12 years. But November 19th is 6 months, right? And I like that benchmark because when I wake up on the 20th of November, I'm closer to the next benchmark than I am from the one I just passed.
Sectioning it up. I like it.
Benchmarks.
That's right.
And I like looking at things in shapes and you know, I visualize things. So I can visualize like an annual calendar linearly, and it's just 2 halves. And you've gone over the hump. You've gone over that center line, and now you're in the second half, right?
You know, and I like to do that with every aspect of my life, whether it is vacations or it's races coming up or it's my teaching. So, I teach semesters at school. So start and finish of the semesters and then we're moving on to the next thing. And guess what? So here's my thought. Okay. I did all that digging.
All that digging. All that mining.
All that digging right there. And come up to this point right here, boy, because this is what I'm talking about.
This is where he comes out with all the gold. He's been mining this gold all day.
Here we go. So every year, I try to give myself, because I think that this is not overstating. We live in a world that needs hope and promise. If we have something in front of us, the ultimate carrot in front of the horse. That was the whole purpose of the rat story. Is the whole purpose of bringing up what's the significance of January 1st today.
And I have no idea what coaches.
He has no clue.
I love this.
I've got
the front seat to the best show ever.
Well, this was a difficult thing for me to do at this time, early hour mornings at 11:18 a.m. because I stayed up all night. So this is like way early for me. But so here it is. It's like every year I need that one thing that I really center in on. And I'm like, man, I want that thing to happen. I want that thing to happen. And that's the hope, that's the promise, that's the fire that keeps me going. Now, besides living, because that's also new on my bucket list of stay alive. After all my health issues, and we'll talk a little bit about that later, but I came up with my one thing this year. So, every year, like I'll try to run a few races, try to do I'll check some boxes here and there. This one is big, boys and girls. This is big.
So you're going to get your licks in 2026 is what you're telling us.
This is going to be a big lick if I can pull it off. It's going to be a big lick if I can pull it off. It's a big one.
This is going to be a Winston-sized St. Bernard lick across the face.
Lick. You ready for it?
Yes.
You ready for it? Drum roll, please.
Shoot, we got this.
All right, it's close enough. I am planning an overnight stay in the Christmas Story house. Boom, boom,
whoa! Woo! Say what?
So
what's it gonna do?
Yes. I come across the thing. It's not a bed and breakfast because you gotta go buy your own breakfast or make it, but it's a bed. You can stay there overnight. The Christmas Story house that the Christmas Story was filmed in.
Wow.
You can stay overnight.
How cool is that? I mean, that movie means so much to me.
It is all of my childhood memories. Yeah. I've watched it every single year since it came out.
We were supposed to come over and watch it with y'all.
Oh, dang, forgot about that.
Next year.
This got awkward. Okay, yeah, so.
Sorry, I didn't mean to make it awkward.
Sorry, well.
Us going there might have made it awkward.
No, you kind of forgot.
Because I didn't even watch it this year. Wow.
So embarrassed.
You know what? Starting this year, I'll make one little resolution.
We definitely have to make it.
Going to your place to watch it,
yes.
Wonderful. But at the very least, I need to start watching that movie every year. Make that a tradition for me as well.
We watch it every Christmas Eve. Yeah. Every Christmas Eve. And so I come across a thing that says you can stay overnight. Now, if you stayed overnight on Christmas Eve into Christmas Day, it's 2-night minimum if you do it on a holiday. And there's a lot of dang money. I wanted to.
Where is it? Is it out in L.A. or?
Cleveland, Ohio.
They filmed in Ohio.
Cleveland, Ohio. If you pay attention in the movie, they say that he lives on Cleveland Street.
Oh, as a nod
which is kind of a connection because it's in Cleveland, Ohio, the actual house. And the Bumpuses, the ones with the dogs, their house you can also stay in. But I barely even remember ever seeing a glimpse of the side of that house.
Yeah, that's not as cool.
It's not as cool. But the inside is obviously updated. It's modernized, but there's a lot of the same decor and the background. And so for just shy of $1,000.
A person?
No, for the night.
So it sleeps
around 6.
Gotcha.
So
you get the whole house. You're not just getting a room like it's like a bed and breakfast type thing. You get the whole house.
Yes.
How cool.
So just a little shy of 1,000. So we're going to go up to Cleveland is my game plan. We're going to stay a few nights, but we're going to stay one night in the house because it's pretty expensive. We'll stay in a hotel the other nights. And we're going to do a Cleveland game, baseball.
Nice.
And we're going to go to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Oh, man.
And we're going to stay the night. And so that is my goal. 2026, that is getting in a lick right there.
That is an epic. When are you going to do that in December?
It'll be in July. No, it'll be in the summertime because it's more affordable and that's when we can get off.
I wonder if that house and property has that jungle gym swing set type of thing
in the backyard,
where he's dreaming about
just
shooting the bad guys off with the BB gun.
I don't know. I will find out. Of course, this just has pictures of the front of the house and then the inside. But here's my goal. I'm just going to tell y'all this, a little teaser. So y'all got to keep tuning in all the way through like July. It's probably going to be in July when we go. But I'm going to try to reenact on small little clip TikToks a bunch of the scenes. And guess what we're going to make for dinner that night? I've already told my wife.
Turkey?
No.
Or duck?
No.
What?
Meatloaf.
Oh, that's the night.
Double meatloaf.
Yeah, and mashed potatoes. And the younger brother's wearing it.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure Zach will play the role of the because he doesn't mind.
I wonder if they're going to have the leg lamp.
Dude, I think they do. Actually,
they have to have a leg lamp.
Why would they not?
That's silly to not have a leg lamp right in the front window.
Iconic. Yes. So, anyways,
how cool is that, man?
Cleveland, Ohio. That is on my to-do list. That is what this year is going to bring hope and promise.
Epic.
So, and I had family in town this week, and I wanted to just throw this in there real fast. Nothing about anything. There's no storyline, but he just wanted to make sure you knew he loves our show. He loves the Cannonball
Who's
show.
he?
My cousin.
Thanks, cousin.
Yep, from Texas. Mike Tankersley.
Mike Tankersley.
Yep.
Thank you for watching and listening. Does he watch?
Yeah. Well, I don't think he just listens. He's on Spotify.
Okay. So, we don't do video on Spotify.
Yeah,
okay.
But he listens to the Cannonball, but doesn't really listen to the Motivate. I was like, all right. But his son, that's like 14, is like, I don't like the Motivate.
Well, then that clearly tells you
balances.
If he doesn't like Monday but loves Friday, I mean,
I'm half the man I used to be.
There's a difference between the two shows.
Very different.
There's
very
someone you could look at for that. No, I'm just kidding.
No,
it is the pairing of us that makes this show.
100%.
I couldn't do this show with anybody else. It would not be
weird if I'm sitting there talking to you and you're not there.
Like me and Jeff have a show, but it is a totally different one because of he and I's dynamic. And then we have this dynamic, the Cannonball dynamic.
And it's going to be cannonballing all the way to the Christmas Story House.
Yeah. that's so cool, man. I'm jealous of that.
You could go too. It just costs an arm and a leg.
There's so many things I would look for. One of the first, you'll feel the fragile leg.
Got to feel that one.
It's fragile, careful.
Yes.
And then one of the first moments in the movie that just popped into my head for some reason is when the dad, and by the way, I'm awful with names and stuff when watching movies or whatever. But the dad runs downstairs to work on the heater because it's acting up.
The furnace.
And he's yelling up, and who did this? And his wife is like paranoid and afraid and shaking because she knows she screwed up.
Yeah.
And she moves this lever in the wall.
The furnace. Yeah. It's
find that.
Who closed the damper?
Take a picture of that for me.
I will.
I don't know why I'm honing in on that.
I'll get it.
But
I'll get that thing.
What else about that? I wonder if they have the bar of soap that he had to put in his mouth.
Life boy.
For because he said the bad word. He said the F word.
Yeah, dash. The king mother of all bad words.
Fudge.
Spot on. Yeah, I think I'm going to have Maddie put the soap in her mouth because she got a naughty mouth, girl. You be saying bad things and stuff.
What have you been doing, Maddie?
That's what you going to do right there. You going to put the soap up in your mouth. That's what you going to do, girl.
So what's your cousin's name again? I'm sorry.
Mike Tankersley.
Thanks, Mike.
Yeah.
Thank you. No, for real. Not joking aside. Coach knows how sometimes I get hung up on numbers and and the silly things and not really because. It feels like you're in a vacuum. Podcasting, sometimes you feel like you hit record, then you hit stop, and then you move on with your day, and there's no one there, there's no audience to clap like when you play in a gig.
It's always in my head. I'm always clapping. Who was that?
So you're always wondering, does anyone actually watch this?
Yes, I like
it. Thank you, Mike, for watching.
They're watching
or listening.
Yeah. So tell me about, I know that ending out 2025, and the whole thought was to thrive, and we did some of that, right?
Man.
So ideas of thriving can vary, and then what we hope for is not always reality, but the truth is, did you grow and get better? And we did. So tell me a little bit about how you wrapped this mother up.
Crazy. I would have never predicted it, but
tell me about it.
And we already talked about this on the show, the Southland Casino opportunity for me as a musician. We're going to talk about, my music world here. And out of nowhere, not out of nowhere, but because I knew a couple weeks, 3 weeks in advance when they rolled out a new schedule.
What kind of out of nowhere?
It was Christmas week and the week before Christmas. that it became official that now I'm part of the roster. Like they've finally, okay, Derek, you're in, and they're working me in the schedules.
Right.
And the first week was good. I think it was like a total of 3 shifts. Turned out 2 or 3. But Christmas week, last weekend.
Yeah.
The weekend we just had.
Santa came in a different form.
Man.
Ears itchy.
Southland gave me 6 shifts. I had to turn one of them down because the scheduler misread my notes on some dates I wasn't available for.
Oh, I got you.
So the night that I wasn't available, I had a gig with the Pink Floyd tribute band in Memphis.
You're still playing anyway.
So I did 6 shifts. I did 5 at Southland and then a show with Pulse.
Yep.
Whoa. Like when I say shifts, that's a Southland term, right? The Southland Casino gig, if you will, feels like the day job of music.
Sure.
Of the music world. We get paid every 2 weeks. It's direct deposit.
Yeah.
You're in a computer system. You can look at your hours. It's a different game. But at the end of the day, it's still a gig. Like one shift is you're there for 4 hours. That's a gig anywhere.
Yeah, it is.
Any gig you play, it's but 4 hours that you're required of, right? So to do 6 gigs in 4 days is an extreme amount of work for me for many years. Even when I was like traveling with Mackenzie's Mill and, living here, like we're talking 2016, 17, 18, I was going to Nashville a lot and hitting the road. That's a whole other story there, and that was cool because I traveled. We did a lot of work in Wisconsin, but I never played 6 gigs in a weekend, in a long 4-day weekend ever.
Yeah.
Only go back to my casino years back then. That's when I would play like 6-7 times a week,
6, 7. I'm
sorry. 6, 7. 6, 7. So, what a way to end the last weekend of the year.
Awesome,
and more behind the scenes and how the last few years have been and
it's been
the progression. Dude, that I truly feel like that dark cloud especially that you saw back at the old studio. Whatever path I was put on that felt like suffering, I feel like it's making sense now, and the storm is kind of moving past me a little bit. Does that make sense?
Perfect sense.
And then you realize, oh, that's right. You got to remind yourself, it's a roller coaster. Life is a roller coaster.
It's
period.
Just
waves.
Just let it come in.
Storms, sunny days.
Yep.
And the fact that my favorite thing, like music.
Yeah,
I did it for years and years and years. And then I had a love-hate relationship with music, and then I hated it. And that's when I quit. And then learned to love it again, but really nothing really came to be. I wasn't really trying to be in a band.
Yeah.
I don't want to bore everyone with all of this, but
it's a good story.
But then all of a sudden things start lining up.
Yeah.
And at the perfect time that I'm ready. And this ties in with breaking my leg. Because I broke my leg.
You're welcome.
Had all of this. Thank you.
Yeah,
I had then decided to do the Back in Time show for the Huey Lewis tribute band. So that got me back on the saddle. It gave me something to focus on and pulled me out of a funk because I was just in my bed, laid up, and then had all the Floyd music to learn. Had all that time. I'm like, I'm laid up. All I got to do is prop my leg up, put my guitar on, and I can work.
Boom, boom, boom,
and it rekindled my love for music in a way that I was like, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. Like the time is now.
Yeah.
Do your favorite thing. You hear it all the time. Do your favorite thing. Do what you're most passionate about. And I didn't let go of the podcast business in any way, but I gave myself permission to take a whole day and only work on music if needed.
Sure. Well, 2025, you picked up podcasts. It's like you grew.
To agree. Yeah. I got Melissa.
You grew in the world of podcasting.
I did, in ways too,
Neil came in 25, right? He wasn't there in 24.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah. All that happened last year.
You're right. He was,
You just are used to seeing me forever.
That's right.
So I've been there for a
That's right.
time. But
so anyways, to end the year like that with that, the challenge that came with that, and the way the Southland Casino gig works, and you know, also being the guy throughout his whole adulthood until very recently was the person that needed validation in life to feel confident and to feel
pretty.
Yeah, pretty. Oh,
that's why you got your hair.
To feel pretty. You're so pretty.
Your hair's coming back now.
To feel like imposter syndrome, that type of stuff, you know. And all those years that I had that love-hate relationship with music, it was because I was leaning on it for just life validation. Like, if someone told me I was a great bass player, you know, that was a good day. For that day, I felt like, okay, I'm a good human.
You're a great bass player.
You know. Point being, you know, if I relied too much on music for my happiness, and then of course you learn as you age. It's like, no, money can't buy you happiness. Fame can't. I wasn't looking for fame, but I was looking for the pat on the back, right?
But fame can't buy you happiness either. You're right. You're right about that too.
Yeah, podcast famous.
Hey, look, I did hear that you had one of your biggest gigs at the end of the year last year. You played on the Motivate show. Somebody told me.
That's right. I did.
Jumped in there on a little
worldwide, baby. Yeah, I played for the Globe.
That was
on that podcast.
That was pretty thick.
Yeah,
I like it.
But to shorten this long rant here,
that's good stuff.
I've finally got whatever it is I was looking for and felt like I need at the end of 2025 in the music world for various things and various opportunities and various people that I get to play with, just on and on and on. I feel like I've got rid of that monkey on the back.
Yes.
You know, and I'm enjoying every minute of this work. And I made a promise to myself. This is a second chance, Derek. I hope Southland continues. You know, I know things change in the music world. So, you know, I've aged in that way. I'm more mature now. I get it. I've been through so many different waves and everything. I'd be a fool to just assume all of this is going to be still here 10 years from now.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Take it one day at a time.
But I'm going to enjoy it this time.
Yeah.
And not
it's like a grandparent.
And not sweat the small things. Because I promise you, in the gig world, every musician out there knows this. In the gig world, you can get lost in the little things that piss you off, that annoy you, the sound guy, the sound issues. You get a member of the band that doesn't show up prepared. People are late. Casino stuff and casino rules. And, I mean, you can lose yourself in things that will just pick at you like a bunch of mosquitoes. I'm not doing that this year. I'm not doing that. As soon as I get an impulse reaction to something, I'm going to take a breath and be like, Derek, you are getting a second chance at this. There might not be a third.
Hum a tune. I don't know what tune it'll be. Like, be happy.
Bobby
don't
McFerrin.
Worry, be happy.
Bobby McFerrin.
That's it. Man.
And when you listen to that song, he made all the sounds.
Oh,
that's all him. There's no real instruments.
This. I just made all those sounds.
So, anyways, that's a long answer, a long story.
But, hey, it's good stuff.
That's how my year ended. So thriving in 2025. Wow, you know, it turned out I did in a way.
We did.
And the Cannonball, dude. You know, August 9th. Will go down in infamy for me. It's
good times.
It's like my own little benchmark I have in my life now, where there really was before Cannonball and after, and how much has changed.
I'm glad I was able to help change your life.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's no problem.
I appreciate you.
Our pool still ain't fixed, by the way. We're still jacking around.
Still dealing with that.
Oh God, that thing is cursed. You've cursed it with your foot. Look, let me tell you something. Last year, whenever I was coming into the year, I had bigger thoughts in my mind. But whenever I was doing up my numbers last night, I ended up with 12 total sponsors for the podcast.
Nice.
I ended up giving 21 public speeches.
Nice.
I was doing up all my numbers. Dude, that's growth. That's growth.
100%.
That's growth. And I did all this in the midst of having a heart attack. Isn't that crazy?
It's true. Yeah.
It's so good, man.
That's true.
Slowed me up a little bit maybe, but it's like keep plugging away, bro.
You know, I started Thrive Entertainment.
Thrive Entertainment.
That is absolutely dormant now.
Sorry,
trying to think of what I might want to do with it this year. The Real Hernando closed down. I might save that for another episode.
Okay.
I
got an idea though for your Thrive.
Okay.
We should just start setting up every Friday evening for 1 hour on the square and just play techno music. And I'll get out there and I'll dance.
might have to run that by the aldermen.
Oh, we're friends with all those people. They'll let us do stuff.
But
jam out.
Yeah, 2025. Again, this is why we celebrate New Year's.
Yes.
It brings these conversations. It's that benchmark. It's like 1 year is 365-day period that I look at it like a bucket, and you can just see what's in that bucket now. That bucket's done. You're not putting anything new in that bucket anymore. It is what it is.
It's got its numbers.
It's archived.
Yeah.
And then you
probably
fresh
learned
new bucket to put your Legos in.
Some things, and now we're going to be able to take it forward. Now, look, here's the deal. Leaving out. So whenever we are going from one transition phase to the next in life, I do like to do some reflecting. I will reflect on stuff. And
that's kind of what I'm doing now, right?
Well, that's it. That is exactly what we're doing. We're just talking about, we're using words to describe it right now versus just a thought inside of our head, just running back and forth like a squirrel, which is what mine does a lot of times. There it is. There are some changes, though, that could come in 2026 I don't want.
Okay.
And I'm going to try to stay away from them.
Okay.
All right. So, I just, since our last time to this time, I had another doctor's appointment on my heart. And the doctor said that there's definitely some areas he has some concern, but at the areas that it is that I have, if you had to choose to have a bad area, that's a good area of the heart to have a bad area. So my next step is an MRI that has not been scheduled because, whenever you get to the end of the year, it's like you're in this purgatory movement in life where nothing's really open and nothing's working. So you got to give it like another week and then things will get going. So I'm going to do it that way. But here's the deal. I told him, I said, look, I've got goals. I've done 35 marathons in 35 states. I need 15. And his eyebrows go up. And I'm like, I could have swore I've been telling him this thing for years, but I don't think he's listening. But he is going to come on the show. So it's going to be cool. Motivate with Coach Kent show. He is going to come on that. So we're going to be able to talk about some of the heart things and what's coming for procedures. Absolutely. When I started telling him about it, I was like, hey, have you ever been on a podcast? You see, he gets tense for a minute. But then when I start talking to him more, he relaxed. I was like, good. That's it. Dr. Ari, he's going to be great.
Okay.
But so one of the things they did to try to better adjust my chemicals is they changed up one of my blood pressure medicines and they added a cholesterol medicine. Now, here's the thing I got to tell you. I don't know about you, Derek, and this is where it's going to be relatable or maybe not. I don't know what it's going to be, but we're going to find out in a few more seconds here. What is your bladder like?
I was not expecting that.
How's that thing doing?
Oh, I wake up in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
3 times
easily.
So
you've got a drain. Well, here's the thing. So they're like, me too. I pee constantly. Yeah. Before we leave the house, I'll pee.
Yeah.
By the time we get to where we're going, I got to pee. And then somewhere in the middle of all this, I've got to pee. And I'm like, and my wife's like, what do you do? And I'm not really drinking that many things. It's like water sometimes, some Gatorade, whatever. But all of a sudden, they're like, we need to take some water off of you. So now I am starting this medicine. It's going to make me pee. Bro, I'm about to walk around with the catheter on. This is going to be crazy. I don't even know what's going on.
I hate it.
Back in the day when you were a kid, people used to talk about in your wet dreams. Well, little did they know when you get older, those dreams are wet, but they're different. It's a different wet. It's a pee wet. I am pee wetting. Not yet. I haven't yet. I'm not saying I have. I haven't done that yet.
Oh, my God.
I know. So I haven't had that done, but I will tell you what I found myself doing. I'm standing in line at Walgreens waiting to get these new meds that's going to give me this actual extra pee level that I'm going to find out about. And I'm looking over, and now here's the funny part. Funny, not funny. It is what it is. They have these adult diapers right there. And the thing that strikes me as funny is they don't have like a 70-year-old man standing there, kind of saggy boobies with the diaper. These are like young 30-year-olds, man. They got ripped stomachs and chests. And I'm like, what? Good looking. And I could say that. I'm I'm okay in my sexual manhood. What good-looking, ripped-up dude is wearing a diaper around town? Who is wearing that? Like, nobody looks like that that's wearing a diaper. No. You look like this, apparently. Yes. This is where I'm headed in my life.
You will absolutely, at the very least, at the healthiest, have a plump dad bod.
There's not going to be muscle on top of muscle with shiny skin.
Yeah, those muscles have muscles.
I'm like, what are you doing? That's really the first time I've ever truly noticed the packaging and the print on because the thought hits my head. I hope I'm not headed here already because at some point, because like right now, and this is going to resonate with all you women's out there. I know it is because I've had a lot of conversations with a lot of you women's. Once they have a couple kids in their world, you can't make them laugh too hard because they gonna pee their pants. They gonna pee their pants. That's a true story. That's a true story. Right. And that's because they got a weak bladder now. Look, I'm not making fun of them. You have a baby, that thing set on your bladder for 9 months, crushing it down. You got a big juicy baby. Some of y'all have big juicy babies, 8, 9, 10 pounders coming out. They look like a dang big old catfish or something. And
you are coming out with some good stuff today.
Well, I just saw it. Because that was concerning. I'm like, I realize where I'm headed. I'm going down this old road now. I've got old heart. I got congestion, I got snottage. I had to have sinus surgery. And now I'm like, now I got a water pill? What, the water pill?
Your neck? Don't forget about your neck.
Man, I done forgot about my neck. My neck's so bad. I got to go to my neck doctor next week. They're going to look at my images again, see what my spine doing because I got a herniated disc.
You're falling apart, man.
But there's one good thing.
Okay.
I'm getting a tooth put in because I had an implant, so they put the drill in there. So one thing I'm looking at is if all my other teeth fall out, at least I'll always have one. I'll always have one tooth.
One tooth.
So that's a good thing. Yeah. But anyways, the adult diaper, I wanted to mention it to you. It's a scary thing because I don't really want to wear them things. They don't even look comfortable.
I'm not worried about you, Coach.
Thank you.
Because I know you're going to persevere through all this.
Yeah. Well, and amongst other things, and there are things you can control, things you can't control. I try to change my diet some. I've been healthier. Not that I was bad before, but I'm trying to be better. It's not about, I'm a victim of anything. You just got to adjust. That's life. As you said, storms come, storms go. You got to adjust. But there are parts in our life, bro. Look, can y'all bring it in close? But kids, get over here to the camera. If y'all aren't on YouTube, pull it up real fast. Get your parents over there. Come in close. Let me tell you something. You don't need this in your life, okay? You can't control some health problems. You can't. But what you can control is where you go get your hair cut. Y'all need to look at this bull crap. Look at this bull crap. Look, they done gapped the back of my head. There was a spot over here. I'm like, what did you do?
That looks good.
No, but my hats crushed it. My hats crushed it some. And I did have to go back in and line it up. Look, that's not a line in the bag. Boy, I want you to understand something. I got a lot of black friends, and now I fully understand as I've gotten older, my hair's thinner a little bit. That's why they go to particular barbers because they got to line them up and they put the fade in perfect. And if you ain't paying $135 for your haircut, you're going to get some jacked up bull crap like this.
Where'd you go? Are you willing to say? I don't want
to bash on a company or individual. I'm only putting out a public service announcement of watch where you go.
Yeah.
If you spending $20 for your haircut, expect $20 haircut. That's why I got some jacked up $20 haircut. From now, I might just start dropping a coin on it.
I used to go to Supercuts.
I've been there before, and the problem with a great place, because Supercuts was okay, they're busy.
Yeah.
Because people know about them. So if you don't schedule your time, you're sitting around. Don't be a walk-in. Don't be a walk-in.
Then I started shaving my head.
Oh.
And then about 8 years later, 7 years later, I decided to grow it back out.
Buck wild.
And do neither. No haircut or shave. Like, just letting it go.
Yeah.
Letting it go crazy.
I'll put that old sound effect in there. Oh, wow. You look like a professor.
A mad scientist.
I like it, man. Like Frankenstein.
This hair will make sense.
It makes sense.
It will make sense when you see pictures from the next Back in Time show at Neshoba. Let me pull it up on the calendar to get the date right.
Okay.
Let's do a shameless plug here.
Do a shameless plug.
January 23rd. Collierville, Tennessee at Neshoba.
Oh, nice.
Live, restaurant, live entertainment. Back in Time. We'll be giving you 2 hours of Huey Lewis and the news music.
Beautiful.
Starting at 8 p.m. So come check it out. And then because the hair is exactly because of the band. That's the connection. And then you're going to see a picture of me performing, and then I'm going to show you a picture of the actual bass player from Huey Lewis from back in the 80s.
All right.
And you're going to be like, yeah, your hair matches. You get the sunglasses. You get the tie, the vest, the white shirt, the boots. I mean, like, you dress like him. Yeah, you kind of look like him. Minus, the bass player is probably 70 pounds lighter than I am.
Well, I mean, it's Elvis Presley
I'm going to be the very plump version.
If he's older, he's going to look like that. Elvis Presley did.
That's true.
Elvis Presley could put about 100.
It will make sense. The hair will make sense.
Well, look, I had to, then we're doing the circle back now because that's what you wanted to do. Nashville. If your hair ain't jacked up looking and your clothes ain't goofy looking, then apparently you ain't a celebrity. So you got to be a celebrity. So your hair has got to look like a celebrity, and that's what you're pulling off. Got to be wild.
Nashville.
That was an interesting.
Nashville. And I understand. I get why Nashville represents Central Time.
Yeah.
And I think it's cool.
Oh, it's fine.
That is cool. I mean, we have a legit city in our time zone. We got Chicago too. Like why can't Chicago do it, right? But
shootings. Same thing as
But
Memphis.
Nashville is party city now, and all the music and stuff. So they've now own New Year's Eve night.
They do.
And I loved Dwight Yoakam. I love Dwight. Gretchen Wilson comes out of nowhere, and I mean, she Here for the Party, which I looked it up, is over 20 years old. That song. She sounded great.
Yeah,
she sounded really good. And it's the modern stuff.
Sure.
That it's so monotone. And
it is.
So you brought up the big dude that was sort of the host of the night with Bert Kreischer.
Oh, you talking about the one with the furry coat?
Well, no, he had the overalls on.
Yeah.
He was the sort of the co-host with Bert Kreischer all night, and then he sang a song.
Yeah.
He went up to sing a song. It was so bad.
It was,
and it was like this monotone, slow speed, country twang rap, like talk singing. It's like, oh, come on.
And you know what? I am judging. I am judging. In my world, country look country. These people don't look country.
No. The big dude did.
Well, the big guy, but I'm talking about like a lot of them.
Yeah.
A lot of them came out there. They were like some kind of modernized frou-frou.
Yeah.
They were frou-frou.
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 Dierks Bentley played a classic, but it's still at the end of the day, Dierks Bentley's singing the song called "Drunk on a Plane."
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So there's that too. You're hearing the word truck all night, and I'm not even trying to poke fun at the stereo. It's true. Like you're hearing the same kind of stories, like lines and. Oh,
see, right now, this is where it's getting me an idea.
It was cringe.
Here's what I'm going to say then, because we've got some things working. You and I can work together. We'll make a song because we already played together and sang together. That just happened last Motivate show. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to write some country songs. It's going to be about breaking a leg and busting your heart. You're starting to die. Please don't fart because you're going to need your adult diaper on. See, I've already got all this stuff together. I've got it all.
I could have easily just strummed a chord progression to that.
And I just twain it a tweak on my voice.
You know what? I need to get an acoustic.
Okay.
And then do a cannonball.
Yes.
Where I have the acoustic with me.
I don't see why you couldn't.
And I could just be like, Coach, on the spot.
Yes.
Come up with something on this. And I can just do a simple 3-chord thing. And you just riff on it.
I just sing a song about my life.
we got to do that.
You know, I did open a show once with a guitar, and it was funny because you said, "Oh,
that's right."
My first chord, it sounded like I knew what I was doing.
Pling, pling,
and then the second chord, it became quickly obvious I had no idea what I was doing.
Nothing. You had nothing.
Yeah. Well, you know what? We're talking about singing and that, and so I feel like this is a great time to mention this part.
Okay.
All right. So, how much time we got? We're okay.
Yeah, we got a couple 7-8 minutes.
This won't take but a minute. So recently, I was put in place with a couple of different singing moments that stood out to me. Now, obviously, we finished up the Motivate with Coach Camp show in 2025 with a small blues singing rendition. Well, I had a friend in town from Oregon, and we went out to eat at the Mexican restaurant in South Haven, Rancho Grande.
Mm-hmm.
Are you familiar?
Is that on Airways?
It's actually on Get Well.
No.
So they have.
I'm a Guadalajara and Hernando.
Yeah, well, I usually do that, but they were staying in South Haven, so I thought we would just meet them.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Acceptable.
So that's why I was like,
I'll accept that.
I'm meeting my friend. You know what I'm saying? And so in this restaurant, they have I'm going to say it wrong, and please forgive me if you're Hispanic speaking, because I'm messing it up, and I apologize. Mariachi band. I'm from Mississippi.
Mariachi, yeah.
Mariachi, that's what I call them.
I mean, that's like definitely
they pronounce it differently. But
the American version of that word that I've heard all my life, mariachi.
Mariachi. I know I was corrected a few times, but anyways, you get what I'm saying. And they play in there, and they play songs. And my friend that I was meeting, and all this is important. So my friend that I'm meeting, he is from Mississippi. He grew up with me, very country sounding.
And this is the guy I met, right?
Josh, you have met Josh. You have met Josh.
And you've run marathons with him, right?
We have ran. We went to Alaska together.
Yeah, we ate at Huey's.
Very familiar. We ate at Huey's. You are very familiar with
He's
this
an
guy.
author.
He's an author. That's correct. He does scavenger hunts. He does all these things. And he's a teacher at Northwest Community College online. He teaches Spanish. So he speaks very fluent Spanish, but with a very country tone.
That's funny.
So the waiter comes out and he just starts into ordering and stuff and talking. And you can see the Hispanic waiter very shocked at his ability to just flow the conversation in Spanish. Well, this inspires our waiter to go get the mariachi band. Nice. And so he goes and he brings them to our table. Now, the important part is if you guys are watching, there are two folks that are with me at my table that do not always appreciate Coach Camp antics. Let's be honest. One of them is none other than...
Where is it?
Can you quit flinging that nasty fly swatter around?
Fly swatter lady, Alicia Camp. The other one is Maddie Camp. They're there, and when the mariachi band kicks off, oh, it's on, baby.
Oh, that's awesome.
And I was getting up, I was getting on it, and they're like, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. You busy. And I'm like, bro, these people come over here to entertain us during our burritos and tacos and rice and beans.
Beans, yeah.
This is go time. That's what this is. This ain't dial back. This is dial it all the way up.
I mean, the fact that they had a mariachi band to begin with is cool.
Dude.
I need to know about this place.
Clearly everybody in there knew what we were doing because we're partying.
Was it just a special night or is this something they do?
It's a great question.
I need to go.
This was a Tuesday night, so they probably have them all the time.
I need to find this out.
I've never eaten there before. So it was my first time.
They're on Get Well. What are they called?
Rancho Grande, which is like a big ranch, I think is what that means in Spanish.
Is it in the Silo area, the Snowden Grove area?
It's across the street from the Silo. So it's actually on Get Well, it's across the street.
Okay.
So it's not hard to find. It's right there off the...
I think I know which one you're talking about.
Exactly.
It's a standalone
kind of
Mexican.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yep. It's a big restaurant. It's very big.
Yeah.
So anyways, yeah, so I busted it out. Great time. I enjoyed it. Maddie, Alicia, not so much. But what was even more interesting was, so Josh and Nikki, they had some friends also that live in the area that wanted to see them because they're only here for a minute. And so they meet us up there. And they have a young son. He's in his 20s probably. I don't think he appreciated my singing and dancing either. I felt like everybody on one side of the table in particular was hating on some Coach Camp activities. That's what I feel like right now. Now, I will finish up my singing conversation with this, though. So sometimes I do see it from another person's perspective, and I don't always see what other people see when they're seeing me, and I see myself because I see myself differently than the way they're seeing me.
Yeah.
But here's what I know.
Okay.
We're at church this past Sunday, and I'm not picking and I'm not making fun of a person. I'm not, but I am. But I'm not, because to each his own or her own, to each their own. These people sat behind us, and look, I'm just going to say this. If I do this to other people, and I apologize if I do, I'm being me, and I know they were being them. This woman behind us could not sing, and she was singing so loud, and you would think, okay, she's feeling the moment, let her do her, and that's fine, except our people on the stage are really good singers, and it's like really ruining the song. But then something came to light, Derek. that we have practiced in the studio.
Okay.
And that woman started singing, and she was carrying a note 12 clicks too long. It would be like if the last note was, I'm just saying curtain. Instead, it would have been like curtain. That would have been curtain.
Oh,
I'm like, whoa.
So
whoa.
she's confident in wanting to go on note runs.
She's trilling these things.
She wanted to run away with these things.
And then the last part happened that Derek me showed the image of you. As you were holographic in front of my face. I saw you. And your hair was just like it is right now.
Beautiful.
It's identical to where we are right this minute.
Beautiful hair.
She started clapping on the 7 and the 14. They weren't even. It was. I'm like, oh, God, this is so reminiscent to Derek's moment.
I've got 2 things I can add to this.
Offbeat.
I got 2 things I can add to
please
this.
Do. Please
So the clapping, that's hilarious.
Dude,
because
it was.
So as I mentioned earlier, I had a show at Lafayette's with Pulse, the Pink Floyd tribute band. And somewhere in the night, there's one of those songs that has like a kick, you know, and no one in the band did that trick where it's like you try to get the audience going and you put the hands above your head. And now you're clapping on 1, 2, 3, 4. You're clapping on all. This isn't a moment where you do 2 and 4. You're trying to get everyone into it, right? The band didn't do that.
Yeah.
It just kind of organically starts happening.
Okay.
On the floor.
Gotcha.
But there's a gentleman sitting at the bar that is doing it on the 7 and 14, like you said. The 6 and 7.
Yes.
Just way off. And to the point where I see people on the floor looking over at him, me and the band looking at each other, everyone's on the same page. This guy is loud, into it. Thanks, buddy. But man.
Yeah.
To the point where the band stepped up and got everyone in line and kind of corrected it because it was throwing us off. Yes. It was so bad. And then back in my casino years, Danica, the singer, loved handing tambourines out to people on the dance floor. Drunk, dangerous. Non-music people. Check it, just off. And then to the singing. And I mentioned this to someone before, and I think they got insulted by it. But this is a pet peeve I have. When you go, people, let me talk to, all right.
Have a conversation.
When you're at Hadley's, Neil's, Dan McGinnis, Lafayette's, Neshoba, you know, on the 23rd watching. We love it when you pull out a phone and post videos. We love it as the musician. We love the publicity.
Yeah.
It's amazing support. It's one of the best things you could do for us. The band, individuals, we love it when you do that. But when you sing, you're the closest person to the phone. I don't care that the singer on the stage is going through these loudspeakers. The phone is picking you up pretty good. And when you sing out of key, because you are singing out of key, it ruins the video.
Yes, it does.
It ruins it. And to the person that might not understand what they're hearing, they could easily say, man, that singer sucks. Like that band sounds okay, but ooh, that singer's hitting some notes. When the singer is killing it, it's you.
False accusations.
On the holding the phone, singing. So, you know, I'm trying to exaggerate this to be funny, and I'm not trying to be mean.
It's working.
but just know, like, so the person I was telling this to look insulted. I'll say it was a woman.
Okay.
And she kind of like, oh, so we're not allowed to sing while filming? And was serious, like kind of like pissy about it.
Hello, Karen.
Karen did a little bit. And I was like, I played it off. I did not. It didn't become a thing. But that's a real problem.
Sure it is.
So you pull up your friend's band, someone filmed them at Hadley's, cool, and then the person holding the phone is singing along
well,
to the song. And whoa.
We've talked about this. That's why I don't like going to concerts. You spend $400 for a close seat to watch the person you want to hear sing, and the person next to you is drunk, and they're singing at the top of their lungs, and they're missing all the words, and they don't even know what they're doing. I'm like, bro, this is not fun.
But what? I'm not allowed to sing? This is my spot. I bought this seat.
On the inside.
And yes, you are allowed to sing in your seat. That's why we don't turn around and tell anyone to shut up. I'll never go on Facebook and comment on one of these videos and say, hey, you don't sing well. Stop singing.
I'm saying it.
Never do it.
Yeah, I'm motivating them to shut up.
Because that person absolutely has every right in the world
sure they do.
to sing alone.
Yeah, and I have every right in the world to say, you've hurt my ear hole. So I'm just saying.
My ear hole.
I'm just going to tell you right now, when it comes to those kinds of things, that's why Alicia's always like, I want to go see so-and-so. I want to see so-and-so. I'm like, I'm out because you know what happens. You want to get these close seats. When you get close seats, close people singing hard, and all of a sudden you ain't heard nothing. Well, what's the point? I could just watch it at home, pull it up on YouTube, whatever. One quick thing, we're about to roll into 2026 hardcore, full steam ahead. Where are we at? We at the moment.
Anytime you're ready to go.
We're at the moment. I think this is going to be fun. We're going to close out the year 2026. Here's what I see. I was doing some research. Do you know right now? Not a political statement. Reality statement. Wake up, boys and girls. Reality statement. Gas prices are way freaking down.
Way down.
Dude, they're under $2 in certain spots.
Really?
Under $2 freaking dollars.
The Kroger on Getwell and Goodman
yes.
is $2.05 the last I saw.
Dude, I was doing my spreadsheet because I do a lot of spreadsheets for 2026 projected financial situation. So I do 2025, did now 2026. Gas prices, where they're I'm going to be saving money all over the place. Look, food prices, actually, people complaining, your core items, the core items are even lower. The core items, when I say core items, I ain't talking about like y'all like a sirloin steak.
Are eggs back down?
Eggs are way back down. Way down. Everything is down. Hamburger's the only thing that's up right now. Everything else is way going down.
Are chicken wings down?
Chicken wings are down in the store if you buy bulk. But if you go to a chicken wing store somewhere, they're going to charge a bunch.
Okay, 901 Wings, Buffalo Wild Wings.
Bring them down.
What's the other Pilot? No. What's the wing place? Any place that sells wings, do the right thing.
Do the right thing, baby.
Do the right thing for society.
Yes.
And follow those prices down.
These things are incredible. And I was looking at my stocks. Some of them have went up by 30%. Dude, all I'm saying is if Doge is really doing what it's doing, the gas price is going down, everything else is going to go down. And now what we're looking at too is so like overtime, tips, all these things, it's going to be to a certain point. I know there's some caveats. But dude, 2026, we could be getting in some licks. So let's go, boys. Let's cheer it on. Let's cheer it on. Let's go.
Let's go.
We need it. We need this thing.
2026.
We need recovery.
We're going to get our licks.
Woo!
I feel like we thrived in 25.
We did.
Like you said earlier, it doesn't go as you plan, or things happen that you don't expect, but we can reflect.
I like it.
And look like 2025 was the year of the I think I hear people out there, and I'm sure they heard all of the yelling in here.
They needed to. It's go time.
It's a brand new year, y'all. You got to hear it from us.
That's right. And when you say out there, you mean the streets. You mean in the streets, baby. That's what's up, dog.
Yeah, this is a storefront.
Yeah, that's storefront right there. I like it. Hey, man.
Well, Happy New Year, Coach.
Happy New Year to you, sir.
This is a great way to start the year tonight. I'm going to then the Gold Strike Casino to see LaShawn and Melanie and the Elevation Memphis crew.
Beautiful.
Do a New Year's Day night show.
Okay. That's good.
And then hang out. Guys. And so it's going to be a fun day.
Yeah.
In between this filming and that, I'm going to be doing the editing and publishing of this. So Happy New Year to all of our viewers, listeners, fans, friends, and family. We do appreciate you. 2025 was the strongest year for this podcast, period. Hands down.
Yeah.
It was the most consistent and the most content we've put out in 1 year, for sure.
We're going to crush it.
We're going to crush it. And we're also going to send you to motivatewithcoachcamp.com.
Come on over here and get motivated up. And then while you're there, check it out. Open a tab. SRP Studios LLC.com.
LLC.com. And then Tell us your New Year's resolutions.
Bring it to me.
Email us your resolutions.
What's a resolution?
At
yes.
Cannonballing Life I screwed up my microphone doing that.
My goodness gracious.
And then positive voices.
Yes, it's in the description there.
Let's make 2026
join up.
Even
let's go
more
get
positive. And then if you want to send us a shekel or two.
Yes,
Coach just talked about all the savings out there, where the economy is. You might
3 shekels.
If you want to send some of your savings this way, that's cool.
At Motivate with Coach Campbell.
Why not? I'm going to continue.
Might as well.
The end of the show. Show.
Mike Tankersley, you are the one who should be paying attention. Send us this thing. Send us this thing.
Right here. And I didn't know if I was gonna do this again, but you said a term earlier. And I'm like, this has to be the term that we do at the very end of the show, and it's ear hole.
Ear hole.
Ear hole.
Type that in there. That's your
throw that in a comment. Tag us. Ear hole.
Yes.
And you will win $1 million imaginary dollars.
Imaginary. All right.
Peace out, y'all. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
See ya.